Welcome back to Supremely Black Podcast. This is your host, D Rose. Now, I'm coming to you with this story from Houston, Texas. Now, this was a viral sensation that went out last year in September. This was the lady that said that she was hit in her face with a brick by a man since she had denied his advances. Comes to find out, there's been a whole different scenario that has been brought out by the Houston Police Department. We're going to check out this video, but just in case if you aren't aware, I'm going to give you a little snippet of it, and we're going to get right back into the video and give you my breakdown.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck.
Well, it comes to find out that the Houston Police Department does not agree with what she shared in the video, and they have now come to find out that she was actually the aggressor in the situation. So, of course, everybody has did their investigative work, and the local news was actually able to find the man that has been or was about to be charged for the assault and was able to interview him. Check it out.
Accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olin Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner, but in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Rhoda Osman nearly put it all at risk.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict. It's been a divide between, black men, black women, and it's been it's really evil what she did.
If police didn't have this surveillance video, this evidence that basically clears you, what kind of situation do you think you would be in?
I would be that guy that hit a girl with a brick. I'm black. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested in 30 seconds.
Douglas says he's received death threats from complete strangers.
She's just manipulating people using their pain. And that should be the true crime here.
So I think Mr. Douglas made some very key points of how she happened to use people's pain against black men, black women. That's kind of just the whole thing that's going on right now on the internet. So I think he really hit home with that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just do a little bit more further investigation. I just don't want to go on that just to make it about the petty beef online between black men and black women. Comes to find out, Miss Osman has a lot of other tricks up her sleeve, so she's not just going with this narrative that she was attacked. Check out the video of how she even pandered more to gain more followers and people. Check it out.
I'm in Jamaica! And this is such a big deal because this is what I'm talking about when I say I'm taking my life back brick by brick, pun intended. Because 4 months ago when this incident happened, I was afraid to check my mailbox. I didn't think that I could ever go out by myself. And as a woman that has been on her own since she was 16 and has traveled over 20 countries and most of them by herself, that was just so depressing. But here I am on a solo trip that I decided 5 days ago that I was going to go on, and I'm here and I feel protected, divinely protected, and I wish that for all black women across the diaspora, because black women, we created this world. We deserve to explore it. We deserve to enjoy it. We deserve to see it. And this is just a big deal. Like, this is progress, and I'm so proud of myself for doing this, and I'm trying to learn how to live my life safely and enjoy it. I may never be the carefree girl I once was, but I am on a different foundation, and I'm solid as fuck. I'm in Jamaica!
See, this is exactly what I meant by that, right? Just listening to her story in regards to in Jamaica and black women, we run the world, we do X, Y, and Z. That's why I mentioned pandering, because upon doing some research, you just kind of see, okay, you know what, let me just see exactly what may have transpired, what really went on, right? With the officer coming out and stating that she was the aggressor. Now, these videos were posted. Now, just to kind of give you some more context, she's being charged with fraud because her GoFundMe that she had posted after the alleged attack, she garnered over $42,000. So the actual Houston Police Department is actively searching for Ms. Osman and see exactly where she is. I just think that, you know, a lot of people hit me up, was like, hey, bro, I don't have any words for it, because to me it just sounded kind of weird. I've seen people get hit with a brick before. You ain't just gonna swell up. You gonna be bleeding. Like, I don't think that that's what that was. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I've never even seen a water bottle cause that type of damage, and that's what the police officer stated that he had hit her with. To me, I thought, just looking at her face, that it was like an allergic reaction to something, and she just played off of the video, and something had went wrong with the injection and looked like an infection or something, right? But back to the point is that when we get on the internet, everybody's hooked to it. You know, I make videos, you're on social media, you do these type of things. This is why it's important to sometimes just wait it out, see what's going on. I had to do the same thing in regards to like the Carly Russell thing, is because you just learn that people know how to play on the internet, and her play ended up getting her $42,000. But now also, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. She's about to be arrested, and she's basically on the run since she hasn't turned herself in. But it just goes to show you of how men and women both get on the internet and look for people to pick a side. And that's truthfully how I feel that a lot of this women, black men and black women things come from, is the social media. Because I'm lucky enough to be around people that have black love, that have platonic relationships. I have a bunch of homegirls that we can sit and talk for hours and just talk about just how good life is. It doesn't even have to be anything else. But I don't really see a lot of the foolishness that's what you see on the internet. But for her to play and pander to that type of thing, and then just make it all about black women empowerment when there's real situations that are going on out here, I can't rock with that, man. I can't wait till she's actually locked up. And to be for real with you, I'll be keeping you all posted when she goes to court, if it does become like a public thing that people can tap in. I'm gonna get as much information as possible. A lot of people reached out. I just had to cover it now since it's all unfolded. But $42,000 in pandering and continue the ignorance that goes back and forth for black men and women, just because you have to watch people, men and women, that operate like this. I mean, people are emotional, people do things, but $42,000 later and a felony charge and a false report, we're gonna see how this turns out. Let me know what you think. Do you think that police department got it wrong? You think the man is lying? Or do you really just feel like Brick Lady should be held accountable for this? Let me know in the comments. As always, long live CC. I'm out.